this is my take on SUNO, which is an online music platform that if you give it some prompts, it'll write music for you. Now, I'm only going to be fooling around with the free version, and I'm just going to give you my general thoughts about if I might use it in my classroom, why and why not. So they do have plans. Like this is the free is for zero, 50 credits, so you can do 10 songs, no commercial use. Standard features only, upload to 1 minute of audio, shared creation queue, and then you can see the pro plan is $8 a month, premium plan is $24 a month. Now for me, would I use it? Would I pay for this personally? No, because I write my own music and use a DAW. But using the free plan, let's see what it can do. So I did a few things. So let's go back here to my library. So the very first thing that I did was last month with my son. We were fooling around with it, and we were like, okay, he was working doing some yard work, and we're like, it was really hot, so we're like, let's write a song, ask it to write a song about use mulching in the hot sun and write it as a blues form. Now, one thing I can't find is my original prompt, which is really annoying because I wish it would save what you originally prompted it to do. So let's listen to what it wrote for me. So right away, it doesn't really sound like to me what I wanted for a blues. I wanted it to be more, like old school Delta blues. This sounds like a country song, right? Like maybe a country type blues or something. I mean, the words are kind of funny, So one thing I've found using this is it's kind of very personal. Like I would never promote this. So between me and my son, we had a good laugh about this. The vocals sound a little weird, I then was asked it to write very specific other styles of music. So it's good at getting some country sound, even if you ask for a blues. I asked it to write some Baroque music, and this is what it gave me. And again, I think the original prompt I gave it was write in the Baroque style, organ, use polyphony. I don't really hear a lot of polyphony here. It also sounds it's like meandering all over the place. Yeah, it's a little bit more in this style. Let's just jump a little bit ahead. It gave me 4 minutes of this, so hopefully it has the different sections. All right, there's some ornamentation. Okay. Wasn't bad, but not really 100% Baroque. I also, what it's really bad at is jazz. So I asked it to write a jazz medium tempo song using tenor sax and trumpet that trade the melodic lines, use AABA form, have an acoustic bass, more modern jazz, use 7th chords with extended harmonies. And this is what it gave me. Yeah. No. It's like, what? And I didn't ask for lyrics. I guess they think all songs have to have words, or maybe there was a button for it just to be instrumental. Now, it usually gives you 2, so here's another one. That one, I like this one a little better, but it's not what I asked for. Right. Yeah. Again, it doesn't really have a lot of history with that style, maybe, so it's not able to do that. So would I use this in my classroom? Maybe. What I might do is have students just fool around with it on their own, asking specifically for a style of music. Like I would require them to at least type in at least 5 or 6 different elements, so they'd have to write down to me what they were going to put in there, and then see what comes back. All right, to them, does it sound like what they were asking for? And then they can kind of reflect on that and write something about if they thought that if it was working or what could be better. So, I would use it that way to at least have them kind of go in there and see what these things are doing right now. So kind of work backwards. Oh, so I might have them produce something with elements. Actually, the working backwards is I might have them, once they find a song that they typed in prompts and liked, then try to write it on their own using Logic, because we use Logic. So that I might do that too. So I might say, okay, you prompted in SUNO something and you said that you found that it wrote something that you kind of liked. Well, now I want you to recreate that and deconstruct it a little bit. So I might do it that way. Now, there are some cool things. Again, I don't know what you can do with the paid plans, but I noticed this particular thing is very kind of lo-fi type of song, and I like it. I like lo-fi. It's very chill. Now, I'm curious how this person must pay for subscription, and look at all this very specific prompt that it gave, and it's pretty good. But again, I don't know when you pay for the subscription if you can go in there and arrange what it gives you and chop it up and maybe add some other stuff to it. I don't know. So final answer, would I use SUNO? Maybe. Just as I described, but I don't really like it, except for if you're writing some songs for your family and you want to send it to them and it's like an inside joke. So there you have it. Check it out. Let me know what you think.